from the Bookkeeping Experts. I am back. I told you I would be back, and I'm back for more tutorial, more free tutorials, more information on QuickBooks Online. Today, we're going to continue on helping you enter transactions from an Excel spreadsheet into QuickBooks. We're going to teach you how to enter invoices from an Excel spreadsheet. It has to be on a CSV format, just like we did on the cash transactions last time. And remember, the formatting is very important. So you want to make sure you have everything set up correctly in the Excel spreadsheet so you can import into QuickBooks. Okay, so without much further ado, I first want to show you my file. Okay, so let's go ahead. So that's not what I'm gonna display right now. I'm gonna display my file, my Excel spreadsheet. And see that I kept it simple, but there are certain fields that are very necessary for you to have. One is the invoice number, the date, the due date, the customer name, service, amount, and if you want to put memo, you can. There's other information you can also put, like product quantity, product details. Now keep in mind that for customers, you want to make sure you put the name of the customer exactly as it is in QuickBooks, and also the service, the type of service or product also has to be exactly the way that it is set up in QuickBooks. If not, it's not going to work. So you're going to get some errors there. And of course, if you have quantity, you want to put quantity here and also amount. All right, so this is the simple, like I said, this is as simple as one invoice could get. And so we're going to go ahead and share with you how to import that information into QuickBooks. Here's QuickBooks. All right, so click on the top right hand side gear menu, and we're going to import data. And here we are. What do you want to import? I want to import invoices. You can import other things too, even journal entries, vendors, customers, but today we are going to import invoices. Couple of things for you to know. If you charge sales tax, you're not going to be able to import those invoices. So this is pretty much for services provided, not as much for product, unless you do not charge any sales tax on the product, which is not very likely. So like I said, this is for basic invoices, the ones, and you do not want to turn on sales tax. If not, it's not going to work. It's not going to import. All right, so here we go. So we're going to click on import here. So those things are important to remember. If not, you're going to bump your head and not know why it's not working. I'm going to browse here, and I'm going to find my transactions right here and open. And I'm going to click on the add new customers to QuickBooks, because if I haven't entered those customers in QuickBooks, I want to make sure that it automatically adds for me. Okay, we're going to go to next, and here I'm going to do the mapping on these transactions. Invoice number, it's under invoice on my beautiful CSV file like you saw. Customer is customer, invoice date is date, due date is due date. So this is how I set up on my CSV file, and you can get better as you go. Terms, if there is any terms, you would put that on. I didn't put any. Service date is not applicable for me. I didn't put any service date. And you could put service description or quantity or rate like I talked to you about, and the item amount is amount. And memo, I do have memo. And you want to enter email as well. I did not enter email here in my spreadsheet because I wanted to keep it simple, but yes, you do want to add your email if you want to email those invoices to your clients. If you're just entering in QuickBooks, not to worry. All right, so next, so it's saying here that there is 5 invoices that will be imported, and there's 1 new customer that was found. So we're going to complete the import. Oh, love that. And voila, nicely done. 5 invoices were entered into QuickBooks. And for those of you who know the income workflow, Once I enter the invoices, I can send it to the customer. Customer makes the payment. I got to record those payments, okay? I have to record those payments. Let's see. I'm going to put open, unpaid. It's going to show my recent invoices right over here, okay? So doing 3 days, doing 4 days, whatever it is. And then I can go ahead and receive payments. That's the workflow. Once the customer pays, I'll send it to payments to deposit or undeposited funds. And then save and close. And then I record those deposits. Remember that as they are deposited in the bank, they need to match. So you need to record the deposit and to the right bank account. You want to select the right bank account. And if it is, let's suppose that you're depositing $950 for those, select the two, and then go ahead and make sure the date of the deposit is correct. And so you can enter and match it in banking. So I'm not going to save here. And match it in banking. So that's the workflow, right? That's the whole workflow. But today we only talk about how to import. If you want more details on that, we have more details, more videos, different videos on the subject of selecting the payment and matching into QuickBooks. All right, so hopefully this was useful. I'm gonna get back to you. Let's get back here. All right, come back, yay! I'm back. All right. I hope this information, this content was useful to you, and I really hope this is gonna save you tons of time, and it's gonna help you with not having to enter one invoice at a time in QuickBooks. Just enter all at once. If you have a spreadsheet already set up, all the formatting, just duplicate that. Make sure you save it in CSV file. Make sure you keep that format exactly the way we talk about. Those are the mapping, means that where things are going to go to. Okay, so make sure you keep those mapping really detailed. And boy, oh boy, this is going to save you time. Now, you like this content? Please subscribe to our channel. If you haven't done so, you have no idea how much it helps us. And I know that only a minority of the people who watch our channel on a constant basis subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our channel. Share with your friends. Share with your family. Share with the world. We want to help as many people as possible. And we want to help you too. We want to help you stay up to date. So we make the promise here today. I make the promise to you today that I'm going to work really hard on acquiring more and more information, staying up to date with QuickBooks, bringing information that has not been reached any place else, and help you keep your books nice and clean and ready for you to understand your financials and take your business to the next level. Or if you are a bookkeeper and accountant, help you manage your clients' books and make things a lot easier. That's my purpose here, is to help you. That's what makes me happy. You know what makes me happy is when people tell me, okay, I watched your video and it was so helpful. And I also found out that a lot of the people who are watching me are all over the world, and a lot of people in the Philippines. I want to say hi to my friends in the Philippines. I absolutely love your participation, your comments, and I want to hear more. So let me know how we're doing. What would you like us to cover in the future? And we'll go ahead and get that information to you. Thank you so much for watching and spending this time with me. I hope to see you soon. Soon, very soon. We're doubling the amount of content this year. So I'll see you soon. And until next time, keep on smiling.